Welcome back to Mixing It Up with Erica. This is our Cooking with the Kids series. And today it's Pizza Day! We are doing a spinach and feta pizza. The ingredients you are going to need are... We are working with a stand mixer today. If you do not have a stand mixer, that is fine. You can do this with a bowl and spoon. Either way, you're gonna need the dough on the counter. We use two different types of flour for our pizza dough. We use 2.5 cups of bread flour and 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I find it gives us a really nice crust that has a nice hold to your slice. So let's get started. When you're working with flour, it is always messy. That's life. Life gets messy sometimes. You just clean it up when you're done.
If it's not messy, you're not cooking.
The all-purpose flour.
Put 2.5 cups.
Yeah.
Next is 2 teaspoons of sugar. Next is 4 teaspoons of yeast. And here's 4.
Generally speaking, a packet of yeast is 2.25 teaspoons. We are doing 4 teaspoons. So you could do roughly 2 packets and leave a little out and you'll be fine. Or you can just buy the jar, whatever works for you.
Next is 3 teaspoons of salt.
Now, I like to use a pink Himalayan, but feel free to use whatever kind you like.
1, 2, 3. I got salt everywhere.
All right, if it's not a mess, are you even cooking? Down our stand mixer and kick it on. While your mixer is doing this part for you and stirring in our dry ingredients, my helper here is going to add in
2 cups of water. Next is 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay, and you want to put in your water and olive oil while the mixer is mixing. It just makes it easier to get it incorporated. Now what we're looking for is for our dough to start pulling away from the bowl and form that nice dough ball. To let it work for a moment. Our dough is starting to pull away from the sides of the bowl, so we are going to shut this off. Move it out of the way. Add some flour.
Always make sure to put the flour down so it doesn't stick to your table.
Have you ever kneaded before?
I have.
I'm going to plop out your dough ball. Right now, we do not look like a very nice uniform dough ball. We are a bit sticky, hence the flour. If you do find your dough is a bit dry, you can add a little more water. Or if it seems a bit too wet, just add a little extra flour. To knead, we fold it in on itself, quarter turn, fold it in, push and roll. She's going to knead the dough until we start to get that satiny, smooth dough ball. Now, we spend about 5 to 10 minutes kneading our dough. I'm going to prep the bowl for her.
Thank you.
Take a nice clean bowl. We add a little drizzle of olive oil. And then you just kind of, I just like to use my fingers. I'm already playing in it. Why not? A little olive oil all over the bowl. Because last thing you want is for your dough ball to stick. It looks like our dough ball is starting to come together really nicely. See, we got that nice, smooth, satiny finish on our dough ball. So now we're going to plop it in the prepped bowl. Plop. We're going to cover it with saran wrap. We are using a plastic wrap for our dough ball today. However, some people use shower caps or whatever. It's just important to have a nice seal on your dough ball because you don't want it to dry out. And we are also going to put a clean towel over the top.
Just for good measures.
I use the bread proof setting on my oven, which is roughly 95 degrees. We're going to pop that right in there for 1 hour. If you do not have a bread proof setting on your oven, you can just set the dough inside your oven and turn on the light. That'll create a nice warm environment. Setting it on or near your stove top would be a nice warm environment. On top of your refrigerator is another area. We are going to let our dough rise. Our dough has been rising for about an hour. So let's see how she looks.
Ta-da!
Look at that. Our dough ball has definitely doubled in size. Flour, a light area.
It's very warm. Oh, Don't use sharp things unsupervised.
Now that we've got it cut in half, we're just kind of going to try to reshape them quick back into round. Cover it back up for about 10 minutes, and then we'll turn it into pizza. While we are letting our dough rest for about 10 minutes, we are going to prepare the spinach for our spinach pizza. We are using a large amount of spinach because we are doing 2 pizzas. 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, our butter's melted up nicely. I'm going to add in some garlic. Now this is kind of a measure with your heart situation. For our garlic, I'm going to use this big tablespoon. You want, for a big thing of spinach, you want like 2.5 big spoons. Just gonna let the garlic get fragrant. Generally about a minute. Generally it'll be about a minute. We want to let our garlic get nice and fragrant. We are getting a nice brown on our garlic, so we are gonna go ahead and add in our spinach. We're just gonna use this whole container. I put about half in and get a mix on it because we want the butter and garlic on all the spinach, not just on some of it. So we kind of give half of the spinach a good head start and get the rest in there. Cooking is messy. The kitchen gets messy. A nice flip and toss. Throw the spinach all over the place. But we want to make sure we get that butter and garlic throughout the spinach. We want a nice even coating. So no matter what bite of pizza you get, you are getting that spinach with the buttery garlic flavor with that Alfredo sauce. Okay, for our spinach, we're looking for a nice vibrant green. We don't want to totally kill the spinach. We want to keep that flavor. We want to keep a bit of its shape. We're just looking for a nice vibrant green. Our spinach looks perfectly cooked. It's a nice vibrant green color. I'm going to call that. I'm going to turn off the burner, cover it, remove it from the heat, set it off to the side, go prep our pizza crust. It's been about 10 minutes. We have our spinach waiting off to the side. Let's make some crust. I'll take one, put it on this pan, the other one on this pan. Preheat our oven to 450 degrees. Now to shape our dough, you want to start in the middle and work out. I find that if I spin my pan as I'm pushing out, it is easier for me to keep that circle shape. What is your favorite kind of pizza? Let me know in the comments. What toppings do you like to get on your pizzas? Share in the comments. If you try this recipe, let me know how it goes. If you like today's recipe, like, share, tell your friends, and subscribe for updates on when my next video will be coming. So you can get more recipes like how to make homemade spinach and feta pizza. You want to try to keep a nice even layer with your dough. I mean, a little thickness at the edge where your crust is fine. Uniform shape on our 16-inch pan. And this is ready to pre-oven for about 5 to 6 minutes. Now that our dough is pre-cooked for us, we are going to go ahead and make our spinach feta pizza. We're going to put down roughly about 10 ounces of an Alfredo sauce. You can do store-bought, which we are today, or you can look out for my homemade version in future recipes. I'll spread it around. Now once you get your sauce down, just give it a nice even coating all the way around to your edges. Oh, now that we have our Alfredo sauce, nice even coating, we're going to only do about half of our pre-cooked spinach because we're going to make a second one. So every time we make pizza, we make one for eating today with a few leftovers and another that is just straight up for the freezer. We always freeze in individual slices for easy quick snacks. Pick your own dinner night. Do about half of the spinach, and you really want to make sure you get a nice spread on it.
Oh, it looks so good.
So I am going to look at that garlic. See, we got a nice vibrant green.
I'm gonna try some.
Got a piece of spinach.
Yeah.
There you go.
Delicious. You kind of get both the flavors, so it's not too garlicky, it's not too spinachy, it's like perfect spinach.
Because spinach and garlic belong together. They are good friends, but you want to have a nice spread of spinach on your pizza. It should look something like that. So I can zoom in. Now for the fun. We are going to add the feta, the rich, creamy texture of a feta on our spinach pizza, contrasted with the garlicky flavor in our spinach. It's so good. Have you had feta cheese before?
I actually don't think I have.
Try a piece.
That is so good.
Creamy, right?
Yeah.
So we are just going to do a nice shake of feta
It's like
all
Parmesan.
across that spinach. I just love the creaminess that feta brings to this pizza. About 5 ounces of feta. Why don't you top us off with some mozzarella? Load it up, girl. If you're following our recipe exact, you're going to do the same thing for both pizzas. There is a spinach and feta pizza. We are going to put this in a 450-degree oven for 12 minutes. Let's go. Then about 12 minutes, and look at that spinach feta pizza. Nice golden brown crust, nice melty cheese, slightly burnt cheese around the edges for that added little flavor. Give it a few minutes to cool down and we'll try some.
Taste test time.
This is actually her first time having our spinach feta pizza. Before we try it, let's look. It's a decent hold on that crust. We have a nice golden brown on the bottom. Nice melty cheese.
I can't wait to try it.
Let's taste it.
Oh my god. It is so good.
Yeah, aren't you good, Mom?
The creaminess of the feta, the tanginess from the garlic and the spinach. You get that mozzarella help holding it all together. That crispy, flaky crust. So good. Want to try a bite? So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video.